Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream tonight. I am Black Eyed Peas, joined here by Genetics. It's a big stream for us tonight. We got undefeated Phoenix playing against the 2-1 Imperial, two pretty good games. And it's the first stream with, I believe this is correct, the sub button. How's it going,
The affiliate, Conduit's affiliates on Twitch now, everyone. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, all the love you've given us. We were able to acquire it a couple months ago. We finally got it set up. So, dude, I'm hyped up. It's first Conduit affiliate stream.
I'm very excited as well. It's going to be great. But yeah, so other than that, we're getting straight into Champ Select here, and it looks like we got Volibear is the first pick for Conduit, and they banned Karthus, Kaisa, Lilia, and then Brand, Swain, and Camille were banned from them.
Yeah, looking at the draft, Volibear picked up first, so getting rid of that potential bad matchup for Volibear. Azure kind of known for the 80 carry mid champions. He likes to play the Zeri, he likes to play the Kindred. So taking away one of the AP junglers who counter Volibear, not a bad decision at all.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely. Sorry my mic was a little weird at first. I haven't used this in a while, but it should be fixed now. But yeah, it's everything's looking pretty cool. Like you said, the Volibear, not surprised on that pick at all. And then the Brand, the Swain, Camille, these are all common bans against this Phoenix roster. But the Ashe Nautilus, so we're just gonna pick that up right away down in the bot lane.
Yep, Ashe not locked in bot lane, and I'm gonna throw out a quick thank you here to Y3 Chai. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Subbed with Prime. Dude, look, why give it to Bezos when you can give it to Conduit? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100% there. Just give it straight over to Conduit. Thank you. And it will be that last second pick for the Braum for Conduit. So we got Freljord going on versus some Freljord. So a lot of ice. A lot of cosplay as the ice champs going on.
That so seems far. Like both teams trying to take the Freljord comps right now in TFT. Let's see who gets the next Freljord champ on their team, because that should be an interesting thing.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. So gonna have to kind of see what's going on here. We got no time left to pick, and it will be Aphelios. So Aphelios, not really a huge surprise to see, but in these elos, it is a little more of a rarity, but definitely something that we can pick.
Yeah, you definitely have your Aphelios players. Manveer is one of them. Conduit actually has a lot of Aphelios players. Not me, personally. I could never. And then the Ahri blind on R3, getting a safe mid. Something that sets up a lot of utility. So you have a lot of go right now for IG.
A lot of go indeed. And with the Ahri being picked, they're going to ban the Aatrox away from Dobbs, and the Fizz also going to be banned away from mid. I assume that's not going to go to top Dobbs, but you never know. They could swap. And then the Mumu's going to be Conduit's fourth ban. They got one more ban to go. Could be just about anything at this point when it comes to, banning away some junglers or top laners, but it will be the Mordekaiser.
Yeah, Mord is one of Dobbs's, I would say, relatively good at the champion, Evelyn Hover. And Evelyn runs my ranked games. It looks like it's a little bit of a troll.
Yeah, Viego it
is. Viego it is. I would have loved to see Evelyn. I think she's probably so interesting to cast at this ELO to see how these teams set up in Tracker.
I very much agree. I very, very much agree. But the Cassio is going to be just really good if it gets locked in against half their comp. Grounds Nautilus, stops Ahri ult, Viego can't dash her ults. Like, that's a really heads-up play into the comp they're against, and it will be locked in.
Yeah, that's a brutal one. You hate to see that one. I think that's going to be incredibly difficult for the 3 of the 4 showing champs for IG, and kind of pivot you into maybe a top laner who isn't movement based, or maybe even a potential Malphite where you can kind of just ult over it. It shouldn't. Miasma doesn't stop things going through it like Malphite are. just stop someone there on top of it. Tom Kench is the final pickup for Phoenix, so it's full engage versus no engage. But Gwen is immune.
Yeah, Gwen is immune, and Gwen is strong into picks like Tom Kench. Strong into picks like the Tryndamere, though, one of the better picks on the patch. But I still think Gwen's the best bet here. It'll even them up AP and AD across the board. But Yone is good too.
Pivot. Tryndamere pivot, you just play for the sides, but they're gonna go back to the Gwen here.
Right.
Make sure they have a good influx of AP and AD damage. You got solo frontline kind of on the Nautilus. He's gonna feel bad this game having to play into Tom Kench, Braum, and Volibear. So it will be interesting to see how it plays out. I would say CPX's comp is much easier to execute as long as they're getting to these objectives early.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if they do. But man, if IG plays front to back correctly, or I mean, not even just front to back, if they can just get this one kill with that Viego and get Ahri and Viego resetting with Ashe firing, it's gonna be hard for Phoenix to play those fights if they're not playing around the opponent's strengths. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. We are going to go to a potential break here soon. But before we do, I did want to ask you one more question, and I suddenly forgot what that question was going to be. Oh, the AD matchup. What do you know about Ashe versus Aphelios, just regardless of the supports?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever played this matchup. I would assume it's probably Ashe favored on even gold, but I could be completely wrong in saying that.
Yeah, I don't really know. I know that, at all. Actually, Aphelios is just so rare that you just never see it. So, yeah. That's gonna be that. But I will say, when it comes to the jungle matchup, I think Volibear definitely beats Viego pretty hard the first few levels. But once Viego gets Blade of the Ruin King and Kraken Slayer, it's gonna be hard for Volibear to kill him if anyone else is around. So we'll have to wait and see how that one goes. But those are just our opinions. And
before we go to break, I'm gonna say we are gonna run a 3-minute ad block, but we're not gonna start the game until everyone comes back. So just be aware of that. It's gonna roll out, so we won't start the content without you guys.
Yeah, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back, and I appreciate all of you for the first stream in a month and a half. So thank you for coming back. Hello, everybody, and welcome to game number 1 here between Conduit Phoenix and Imperial Gaming. Conduit on the blue side, Imperial on the red side. If you missed the draft, I am Black Eyed Peas, joined here by Genetics as we are getting straight into this.
Yeah, we're getting straight into this, and I didn't realize that Captain Toxin of TD was on the IG squad as their jungler, and Toxin just pinged a smite, and I don't know if you saw it, but it was 176 or 178 as a jungler. So maybe not the best role to have that high ping on.
Yeah, that is going to be something, especially when you're trying to smite objectives away from each other. So let's hope that for Imperial's sake that they don't ever have to worry about that, and let's hope for Conduit's sake that they do.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Looking over everything here, though, I do want to point out the fact that Volibear did not buy a health potion, which does have a higher win rate than buying a health potion, because the only players that don't buy health potions on their junglers are people that know that they don't need it, and in which case are usually better at their champion.
Okay.
That's a real stat. Like, Freak talks about it all the time. Like, it's a real, you can go in League of Graphs and look it up. Like, you have that little extra, like, people that don't buy their potion have it's like a 1.5% win rate difference between buying a potion level 1 and not on most champions. Now, some just need the potion.
Well, and this is what I'll say about it. That potion, 50 gold, isn't going to stop my top laner from going 0-3 in 6 minutes. So, hey, look, to each their own. To each their own.
You know, what did Ridman do to you?
Yeah, that's true. Hey, God bless me, Mr. Ridman. Yeah, 150 plus ping, especially on the jungler, seems very tough. Hi, Mr. Shrouds, welcome to the chat today. Socks and Thighs looking like a little poked out here as you're getting the better of them in this early Ahri versus Cassiopeia lane.
Yeah, and Gwen's going to push out the Tom Kench. It looks like Imperial is going to have mostly winning roles here, so at least lane early on. So we'll have to watch that. But we haven't gone over runes and starting items. I don't know if we have time, though, because we got this gank here. It could be the grounded.
Oh, what a beautiful ground by Socks.
And there it is, the first blood, the absolute beautiful gank setup. Volibear just runs in, doesn't even have to, like, usually your first gank is a flash Q. Didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, Andager has to utilize the TP as well, or the flash as well. And that's brutal, because I don't know how the return gank can go so easy now that that's down. Your Volibear still has flash. It could get real ugly real fast in that mid lane.
Yeah, absolutely. My main question I want to ask you about is Ashe PTA normal, or is that just better than Fleet?
Yeah, Ashe is one of the champions who benefit a lot from it, just because you can get it ramping with your Q damage. Yeah, so I would say that's normal. Aphelios, sure. I don't know.
Wait, did Dobbs hold his jump? I don't think he did.
Yeah, he used the ghost and he's gonna fall. And I don't know if it was it wasn't a solo kill, so Toxin does pick up an assist.
No,
but
that's what happened is Dobbs went to jump away and
Toxin got stunned out of it. Okay. Yeah, good stun then by Viego there to make sure Dobbs ain't going nowhere. That's two really solid CCs that have kept laners locked down.
Yeah, absolutely. Dragon coming up here in 40 seconds, and we already have pings from Conduit wanting to go down there and get ready to take it. Volibear is on the bottom side. Critically has not taken his Gromp yet.
Yeah, interesting. Started.
I guess
think
maybe
he started
has.
topside.
Yeah, maybe he has, and it's only respawned. I didn't realize he started topside. Yeah, I thought they both started bot side, so never mind. Ignore my commentary. What
is this first item on Jungle Volibear? Is this Roa?
Yeah, you go. It's the OP build. You go Rod of Ages into Rod of Ages into Navori Quick Blades.
Yeah, I knew that was the top lane build. I just didn't realize that was also the jungle build.
Yeah, some junglers opt to skip Roa and go Nashor's Tooth Quick Blades. Yeah, because it's you don't
more
get
early game
Yeah, you don't get
hit a
Roa's
spike
quick.
earlier.
But that build is absolutely disgusting. I think it's one of the best builds in the game for any champion right now. Every time I see it, it just absolutely pops off.
Yeah, Nation already got an early start. Did we miss a solo kill somewhere?
Yeah, mid lane.
We must have. So Sox really applying pressure to Azure not having that.
I believe it happened
flash.
the same. I believe it happened the same time that Dobbs got killed. That's why it kept. It was like switching back between top and mid.
That makes sense. So.
But look, it looks like I called out that Conduit was going to go for Drake, but Imperial actually gets it.
Yeah, interesting.
But Gwen's probably dead here.
No ghost, not level 6. That is really brutal. She is gonna fall. Oh, but she is immune. But it doesn't matter.
But she also is dead.
Surely they don't want to. I was about to say, I feel like they would lose this very hard.
Yeah, Nautilus is gonna have to spend the flash. Doesn't even get the ward.
Doesn't even get the ward. Feels bad, man. And they say you take the dragon, but we gonna take these grubbies. Which I think is really good to make sure Gwen can't get grubs this game. Because she could be one of those champions who just draws the tanks of Conduit down and eats them.
Yeah, it would be tough. Oh, look at this. Man, Toxin just walking right into his death.
Yeah, Toxin's gonna fall, and Sox is way too healthy to be worried about.
Jobo might die too. Man, this cast is so fed.
Accelerated champion. And Cassiopeia is just one of those champs that if it gets ahead, it can very easily 1v9 a game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're seeing it right now. This is 7 minutes, 3 kills on a Cassiopeia, and still, 8.5 CS a minute. That's scary. that is scary.
Yeah, that tier already stacked to 105 in 7 minutes, and she didn't even start the tier, I don't believe. So yeah, because she has a ring. So this is like you said, very scary indeed. But they're going to be doing their best to stay in the game. I'm sure that a team that's 2-1, I'm sure that they'll have a fine mental here, and they won't let one game like this or one early game get to the best of them. And right now, I mean, it's just Azure Fire just getting bullied by Volibear, turned into another free kill for Soxathai. So it's just a little bit tough. But like we said, once this mid game, late game comes around, like if Conduit doesn't play correctly, now I know it's very easy to say if someone doesn't play correctly, they'll lose. But like they have to play correctly based on the opponent's champions. And I still think that Imperial has an easy way back into this as long as they don't let it get too far gone from here. Because it is only, I say only, but it is only a 2,000 gold lead. And we've seen bigger comebacks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still very early into the game, right? And as long as you stop the bleeding, it should get easier for you. Oh, Toxin's caught here. He's trying to kill the Braum. And Dark just knows his limits here. Oh, no. Oh, gamer. Cassio is deciding she wants Nautilus for dinner. This time gets a roam kill. That time onto the Nautilus, who had to use his flash in the mid lane. And
not fair.
It's just so tough when you have a mid laner who kind of gets these early leads and can just roam to whatever. Makes it very difficult.
Right, but poor Dobbs. Oh, wait a second.
I'm just saying, I'm going for the solo bolo. Uh-oh.
Gwen is immune?
Gwen is indeed immune.
Looking around the map, though, it feels like Gwen's going to get plates here. Oh, she's actually going to walk away. I feel like she could get plates if she wanted to push this. She has ult.
There's no ult on the TK. I don't know if he's in dive HP, but you could have definitely continued to pressure this.
Which she still is, for the most part. She's got to be worried. Like, especially, you got that deep ward, so, like, it'd be hard for Volley to get there without you seeing him right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Agree completely. Bebop Funk, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that.
Shrouds, do you game on 150 ping? Is this why we always DC level 2? Anyways, Azure Fire trying to go in with Viego, but it I believe missed the charm.
Yeah, I think the charm missed. Had a really nice backside step on it, but this cast is just too accelerated to not to fall to that gank. I just feel like the champion probably has nearly the same amount of gold as both the enemy champions combined. That may be a little bit of a stretch this early, but there's definitely a strength disparity there.
It's the and yeah, when the 2v1 ends up giving a kill to the other team, it's never great.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh, and Conduit's gonna get 6 scrubs.
Yeah.
Oh, actually a really good hook, but I don't think it matters.
He's 2 levels down. Oh, that's really bad, actually.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Look, guys, there's.
They're doing Drake.
Okay, it's a Drake call.
Now I will say I like what Dobbs did there, but Dobbs should have at least autoed.
Yeah.
He just teleported and just didn't even get an assist. Like that feels bad.
Hey guys, how's it going? That was a wild double TP. And they're letting Volley just hold against the Gwen because 302 jungle volleys up CS on the Gwen. Oddly enough, it must be really easy to jungle on Phoenix. I need to take over that role. Just farm all game. Oh, I don't know.
Bro, it's 1v3. Turn it for a 1-for-1.
That's that's tough. Ooh, it's getting spooky. This is one hell of a snake.
Already at least got the shutdown.
That is good. That's gonna start hopefully swinging some of that power back.
Yeah, it's almost 3 kills worth of gold.
Yeah, definitely. So brutal, just brutal so far.
Yeah, and Gwen just recalling in the bush, warding Volibear yet again. Gonna walk back. A big wave crashing onto the Conduit's bot side here, and we go back to normalcy. Yeah, I will say that 800 gold's definitely saving the gold lead from being tragic.
Yeah, super unmanageable. I mean, 6 grubs and the trade on second drag is pretty tough. It doesn't show up on the gold sheet, but it that if I couldn't imagine that plus, Cassio trying to turn that for a 3 for none. That would have been tough.
Yeah, I mean Cass doesn't have Conquer, so didn't have as much healing as she could have, but yeah, so the Ignite didn't matter as much, but yeah, that was still rough. I don't know why there isn't game sound. There should be.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I turned up the game sound. It's always been quiet, but maybe it's just too quiet. Speaking of too quiet, the screen color of Conduit's 80 carry.
Ooh, it's gray. Like my hair. Ooh, and close. Oh, another gank mid, and that wasn't close. That was all the skills and all the abilities hit. Cass couldn't move. That's how those ganks need to go from here on out. I don't know if he wants to take this right now. Oh, never mind. They swapped back. I feel like if they utilize, because doesn't Viego get the items of the other champion?
Yeah, but not at full force. It's like a weird but yes.
What was that? Okay.
Yeah, this champion's not okay.
There's so much craziness happening here.
I was gonna say, I thought Nation was gonna be able to get that kill just based on what I've seen.
No.
Is Dobbs about to return the favor?
Oh,
it's so close. Get the Q up. Dobbs gets the solo boa.
The solo boa. You hate to see that. And we're up to 4.5K gold lead here for the
Two
side.
really nice plays, and it was looking good. And then immediately Conduit's like, "How about 3 more kills for us?"
Yeah, how about 3 more kills for us? They do got 2 on this cast. They killed this Cassiopeia twice now, but she's at 2 items and with almost their stacked Seraphs at this point. It's
Volibear is 3
tough.
minutes away from getting an extra level. You know, one time, I just want to throw this out there. I was playing jungle Volibear and I wanted to try this build, right? And the enemy jungler was a Kindred and got Giga ahead by just ganking bottom and then ganking bottom as soon as they walked back. And it was tough for me. And even with the additional level from the Rod of Ages, I was still a level and a half down on the Kindred.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Kindred hit 16 first.
Righteous just saying that the records, guess what the records were. Phoenix is currently 3-0 in Divinity, and Imperial is 2-1.
You gotta... oh no, got really nice turnaround on the Nautilus ult there. Toxin's gonna become the strong member. This is where things get scary. If Toxin can play this with the ping that he has, should be able to outplay, but it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they decide to go any further into it. Both sides saying, we respect you. And we
if he rides this, like I would want to. Oh yeah.
Oh.
And he is. So he's gonna get the 11 grubs onto the tower. Dobbs is getting immediately soloed back.
Oh, wait a minute.
Asian, you gotta be careful, my guy.
Oh. Azure's playing for the charm, doesn't get it. And it is a 3 for 3. They are going to lose top turn. It looks like Dobbs did die solo bolo back, so Gwen is 2-1. Mr. Dobbs is 1-2 in the top lane record. And Toxin got really chunked before this. I don't know how this team continues to do the dragon here. I don't think they can. Yeah,
Cass has ult.
Oh, this is some greedy walking.
Toxin's dead.
Well, he can't ult away because he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he used his ult to kill Braum. So, yeah, and that is a thank you very much for setup. Conduit says to Imperial as they kill Nation, or I mean, as they kill Toxin. Nation kills Toxin, so...
Yeah, and Toxin just got so heavily chunked out by that Cassiopeia over the wall.
That was crazy damage.
Yeah, you just have to leave it at that point. Indigo doing his best jungler impersonation, going and taking away that blue buff, making sure that Cass doesn't have a free blue buff is really good, actually. Unless Conduit goes and takes theirs and then the whole point's mute. But the tempo-wise, they shouldn't be able to.
I love that Nautilus was Braun for a second. I was like, Ash, you can't be here. But then I realized it was Nautilus. A little bit of a lull. Towers, though. Cass is Cass sitting in the bush or is Cass farming? It looks like Cass is sitting in the bush.
Yeah, she may just be waiting. Oh, she has to get her blue buff from the Ahri.
Right.
Hers got taken. Besides, she's waited long enough, and we'll go back to normal laning.
Looks like she got hawk-shotted. But anyways.
May have.
Dobbs is going in. Gwen will be immune. Oh, Gwen's not immune.
Top Ghost. Oh, that's a really late immune.
Oh, into the stomach of the Kench. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow misses. A lot of healing, but it doesn't matter. Nation will get another kill, and Dark is in the back getting attacked by Nautilus and Viego. Returns with a really nice Braum ult. Nation's coming in, but I don't think they have enough to dive.
No, they do have Volley R, if they wanted to, but I think Aphelios would need to be there to guarantee they could do the damage. Someone has to get the wave. Surely we don't give them 20 seconds to just allow the TP to happen. Oh, that man. Hey, look, that's not right.
That was an overly confident play there.
Not what we meant to do there.
All right, and here comes the dive. The tower is turned off by the Volibear ult, but they're fighting the Nautilus. The Nautilus is just so tanky. All right, finally, we're not. And Nasian is tanking and has the ability to, can only take one more health turret shot, and it will be a clean 2 for O dive to make up from the mistakes from Socks with Eyes in the bot lane.
Oh, and I don't, oh, it wasn't completely blind. Dobbs did see the tri-bush walk. So, not completely blind, but they're able to pull off the dive, get the tower. Nasian 902 on this this jungle Volibear.
Almost made it.
He bought a straight spirit massage.
Almost made it to Beverly Hills.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's damn. Yo, Dobbs, you gotta get out of there. That doll is gonna hurt. Actually,
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Dobbs, you're going in there.
Yeah, it has Dark on the roam. I don't know if they win it though.
I think with the CC from Dark, they will. Yeah.
Yeah, because
And here comes an Aphelios just for good measure.
Oh. Gwen is immune.
And there it goes. It only took 12 years, but Gwen falls.
Yeah, Gwen finally will fall, and we find ourselves in a 6K gold lead for Conduit.
Yeah.
Just over. So the second dragon, I think that you're gonna have to give it. I don't see a world where TD can fight it unless they get a pick beforehand.
Hey, whoa. IG, my brother.
Which is, oh, okay. Dobbs is a real one for this TP, saying, look, Sox, you're getting a little wet and wild here. Let's lock in.
But listen, I know Toxin's on the team, but it's not TD. You keep saying TD.
Yeah, why you keep saying TD Toxin, bro? It's IG Toxin.
Brother, you're the one saying it.
What? No, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Hey, man. Sometimes, dude.
Another TP just being used immediately, getting ready for this Drake in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, the Enchanted Crystal Arrow actually hits, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Nasian will be able to just get so much healing. The Nautilus Q, oh, the CC, it actually might. He's not going to get to ult. He just played it so greedy. He thought he could wait, and now Toxin is a giga-fed bear.
Shit.
And this
was the pick I was talking about.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, the Q misses. Toxin gets licked.
No.
Aphelios can pump here.
Oh, no.
Aphelios can absolutely pump here. Dobbs is so
no, he doesn't have R. Wow.
A quadra kill, potentially.
That's incredible.
That was the best play that IG could have asked for. And they were still able to, Conduit was still so far ahead that they were able to just throw their wallet at them and turn it around. Granted, they played that very well once they got picked. Nasian just greedily never ulting and just thinking he could withstand the CC. Giving them the path into this game, but man, way to not let that like ruin all momentum. That probably hurts more for IG than it does for Conduit.
Yeah, you have such a positive play at the start. You take out the 2 Fed members of Conduit just to then end up feeding a third. It has to be really disheartening. So that's really gonna be tough for IG.
Yeah, that is not how I expected that fight to go. It was looking like the classic Conduit throws, but man, we got a Phoenix isn't a classic Conduit team. Every other Conduit team has an E in the middle, not CPX.
That's true.
Oh no.
Maybe that's why they have so much success.
Hey, and that's why Rondo at Esports, baby.
Oh. We did win last week, so that is good. We're back.
Yeah,
we're back
absolutely crushed them. Wasn't even a close series.
Yeah. Yeah, the other team definitely didn't show up.
No, they didn't show up at all.
They definitely just weren't prepared.
It might as well have been a forfeit.
Might as well have been a forfeit. Oh, goodness. Anyways,
Azure Fire just flash triple ults to try to get out back into Conduit territory.
I don't think Azure gets out here. Oh, don't give it to Aphelios. Oh, Azure does get out there.
Yeah.
Very good escape. I thought he was doomed. Was not doomed. Very good. There's a lot of people around the Baron right now, which is kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I was about to say they might still look like they want to start it.
Yeah, which is so weird for.
And Dobbs is like, y'all ain't starting this shit. I am too tanky, and just literally walks right in.
Just walks right in. Yeah, I don't care. Oh,
you know what? We're gonna do the Baron actually.
You know what? You guys started the family reunion. We're gonna finish it.
I don't even know if they're allowed in here.
Yeah, I don't know how they get in. Toxin maybe nope. And it's just going.
Thanks for the setup yet again. Is what Conduit just keeps saying.
Yeah, that was really funny because Conduit basically just walked at IG and called their bluff, and they were like, "Nah, we don't want to fight right now." And Conduit said, "Okay, we'll take a Baron then. We all ain't gonna come for nothing."
Yeah, and this is gonna be a big Baron. When you're up 10k, it's hard to defend anything.
Especially when you don't have like high.
The Tristan Arrow hits dark. The turret's turned off. Aphelios blows out.
Yeah.
And they are just melting. The Viego and the Onyx just melted.
Now this may just be the end of game number 1. Conduit pushing towards the base. And that's one tower.
Be immune, but their Nexus isn't. Although Azure's doing a lot of damage. But it won't matter. Dobbs just popping up.
Knock up. Oh my goodness. And that's the game. Conduit Esports takes game 1. 29-10 in kills. And the game really, from start to finish, I mean, there was a couple of shining bright spots for IG, but for the most part, it was all Conduit.
Yeah, it was all Conduit. Even when IG was getting plays, it was Conduit. Just greedily running at them. Let's take a look at this match results here. Cass, hella damage.
Yeah, shockingly, Ari pumped really well for how much of a gold deficit she was in.
Well, she wasn't. It's only about 1,500. She was actually the least gold deficit on her team, I think.
Yeah, you're looking right. Toxin was down 5k or Jungle was down 5k. Top.
Yeah, top
ended up down 1,400, and Bot was down 4k, and Ash still did more damage than the Aphelios. So, if I'm Ash, I'm like, look, I was the more efficient ADC this game.
Yeah, and that's why your like hard on for stats doesn't always mean much to me. But
hey, man, I'm just saying. Stats don't lie.
Yeah, but I mean, neither does game score.
Hey, that's true. That is true. Oh man. So getting in the lobby for game number 2, thinking about things that I want to see change. I think you definitely don't let Sox play this Casio champion unless you have a good answer, or unless you're giving Azure a later pick in the draft. But man, Sox just has so many things he can pick and pull out.
Yeah, it looks like the way they're lining up that we are going to be side swapping.
Yeah, currently IG is lining up on blue, and Phoenix is lining up on red.
Get that swiggity swap on my screen here before we swap over. Let me see. I got a spec link. It's looking good. Genetics, you don't get the spec link. You're just gonna have to listen to my comms.
I'll deal with it. No big deal.
All right, you can have the spec link. There you go, buddy.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have everything swapped over. Hey,
While we're waiting for
Broad
draft to get
on.
going.
I think draft's about to start.
Okay, yeah, if we're ready.
At this point, we're just waiting on Conduit, and I feel like Conduit doesn't have too much to talk about.
Well, I'll give my spiel then, and if they start draft, they start draft.
Yeah, you go.
Conduit is now affiliate gamers. Make sure if you do have Twitch Prime, throw that Prime on Conduit. And if you even don't, hey man, $5 is $5. That one streamer said it best. No, but seriously, thanks for all the support you guys have given us so far throughout this crazy journey we've all been a part of. You know, and we hope to be with you guys for three and a half more years of crazy fun.
And it looks like draft has started, and Volibear is banned. Cassiopeia is banned.
Yeah, that does check out. Camille, the final ban for IG there, and Karthus Brand as the first two for CPX. Kaisa being the lock-in for the third ban. So, seeing what IG is going to pivot to for that third ban, or that first pick on blue here. Skarner is up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They decide to go for Caitlyn.
And Conduit will take the Ashe.
The Ashe is here. Oh, actually, okay, wait a minute.
This is troll. This is so troll.
They're just thinking about what they want to take away, or they're BMing.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like BMing, they just hovered their entire prior team comp.
Yeah, maybe a slight BM. Maybe shut the smidgen of BM there. And now if IG turbo stomps, we know why.
Yo, thank you for the sub, Travis Gafford. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dang, my man Travis Gafford. He's an upcoming content creator. Go make sure to throw him a follow if you guys are bored.
Wow, this feels BM.
Well, no, because there was Nautilus last time here.
Right, but they've still taken two of their champs immediately, well, and we know
Nation and Manveer both play these champs.
Yeah, but I've been on a team with Dobbs where we've literally just ran back the enemy's comp.
Yeah, that typically doesn't go well. I will say that. Amumu!
I played Amumu in a solo queue game earlier today, and it went hard.
I love Amumu. Big Amumu gamer. Probably, no, it's not my favorite jungler ever.
It's my first champion I ever bought in League of Legends.
That goes to original Nunu. Rest in peace, big dog.
Yeah, I played a solo queue game with Amumu earlier and went 2-1-7 and won the game in 19 minutes.
So what are the odds here that this Zyra gets locked in? What are the odds that this is a Amumu support and Zyra jungle?
Decently high if Toxin plays it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not sure what Toxin's running in the jungle role, but I feel like Zyra is like so good jungle right now.
Yeah, Zyra is one of those junglers that I don't know how to play at all, and it's bad that I don't.
Yeah, you gotta work on that. Hey man, we all got stuff we gotta work on, and the flex turns off.
Theory jungle, baby.
We're on to Milio Gaming. So first two may have stayed the same from the previous comp of IG, but they said I think Milio is better than Nautilus.
I mean, look at their comp. It absolutely is here.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as Milio doesn't get hit with the Amumu R, it does feel really good to have that champ on your team in this game.
Hey, man.
No way.
All right, guys, that's going to call it here for me and Genetics tonight. We thank you for coming out to the stream. It's been a good one. Uh,
I love saying no way. Oh, that's my favorite.
yeah, but what do you think we're gonna see returned? Wow.
Yeah, Ari. Yeah, that is locked in. So no Ari for socks.
Think they'll ban the TK?
Maybe.
You think they just ban Mord?
They may ban Mort again. I mean, they do need AP in the comp. Oh, TPX banned Mort.
Yeah, they banned Mord last time as well. Maybe
I thought IG banned Mort last time.
No, IG banned Aatrox.
Aatrox, okay. Maybe we're respecting the Aatrox to be Mort matchup, saying if this champ's not available, I don't want to play it.
Yeah, maybe Dobbs wants Aatrox and was trying to force him to ban it here. Like banning Mordekaiser.
I don't know if Dobbs is much of an Aatrox gamer anymore. He could completely be. I could be completely wrong. Diana deciding to focus 3 of those 5 bans onto Socks, and I would guess that means our man Dobbs is probably going to end up blinding here. And you know what's up?
Silas, baby.
Silius. That is technically a flex.
It's the Ilias Silius Dr. Seuss.
That is absolutely a flex. I know Dobbs likes to play it.
TJ. Anyways, yeah, I actually could easily see that going to Dobbs. We're just gonna have to see what these last 2 lock do. This team comp or team fight is going to be insane for IG.
IG said, "Pick me the circles." Which one? All of them. What top lane champion has a big circle? Galio.
Even
Actually, Galio top.
Even Caitlyn has circles. They're just smaller.
Surely Galio top wouldn't be terrible this game. Set? That's not a big circle champion.
It's Tom Kench, bro.
Tom Kench.
No, Dobbs is just gonna pick Trundle.
Or whatever.
Dobbs should just pick Skarner. Let's be honest.
Skarner. I don't know if Dobbs plays Skarner.
Right. I don't know how Skarner is just left up and not picked.
Bad champ. I think it's bad champ.
Yeah, just a bad champ.
A bad champion. Uh-oh. Dobbs wants to play Aatrox or Yone.
I was locked in.
Aatrox.
It is the Aatrox up in here.
Aatrox is...
I really like IG's comp.
Yeah, IG's comp is much easier to execute. I will say if there becomes a case where Mumu goes too far, could be kind of disastrous. So he really has to make sure he's going in, but going in when his team can follow up and not going too deep.
You really have to call what Silas has.
And you really have to call what Silas has.
Because if you go to engage on Silas and he just has a Mumu ult, and you're just like, oh.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, but I do think Conduit just could easily still take the. I say easily. It won't be easy, but I think they could take this game still for sure. They just have to play the early game exactly like they played the last early game. Now, Viego's not as strong. I actually think Amumu can kill Viego 1v1, like levels 1 through like 4.
Mm-hmm.
But just like last game with the Volibear, you get a nice setup from any of your lanes like you had last time, and you can still just really quickly kill someone with Viego. But Amumu early ganks are also very good. 2 Qs, man.
Yeah, and again, we're saying it as if the Amumu is definitely jungle. It very well could still be the Zyra jungle.
And same thing with Zyra. Like, I think if Zyra's jungle, a nation's invading.
It's really hard to invade a Zyra.
No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to invade a Zyra.
Really?
Yeah, that's how, because she's so weak early. Her first clear is like when it's rough. Like once she gets the Well, like, because like her plants, she doesn't have, she can't like manually place down a bunch of plants early, right? Like it's all, they're all going to be appearing at her camps. So you wait for her to show up at a camp, and then you just kill her 1v1, and like she might flash away or whatever, but then you take her camp and go away. It's when she gets faded ashes that she suddenly just starts giga clearing everything. But Zyra's first clear, like first, like even today, or I guess not today, yesterday in the LCS, like they were punishing Zyra for in the jungle by just invading her and killing her. Some of it was like 2 or 3v1, but Zyra is still susceptible to invades.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna see it this game, as Toxin is currently has the Amumu locked in. So it will be the Amumu in the jungle.
Yeah, I think Amumu and Emilio would just be like basically kill me if you're the Amumu. Because like as soon as you go to throw your Q, even if you hit, Emilio just throws a bowling ball at you and you don't go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I prefer the bot lane matchup definitely for IG. Mid lane is kind of meh, right? Mid lane are just two champs that I think are gonna have a pretty even lane. I don't see how one gets substantially ahead of the other. I could be wrong in saying that.
Yeah. Post 20 seconds, by the way, confirms Zyra support, by the way. Just to throw that out there. They cannot switch now.
I don't know the jungle in the top lane matchups well. Right?
I think Aatrox should win pretty easily.
Well, I think it's one of those like Aatrox is just one of those, I would say, higher skilled champions that if you don't play your things properly, you could very easily.
Right, and for the jungle matchup, it's team based. If Viego can pop off, Mumu has no chance. But if like the teams play evenly together, like Viego has no chance because he can never get in. It like that is very less about your skill and more of how your team plays around you for this matchup specifically. But we are gonna go to a quick three-ish minute break. We'll run a 3-minute ad reel again just so we don't have any pre-rolls popping up, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, hello. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. Some things crashed while loading in. I actually can't see what the stream sees in OBS anymore, but it looks like it's correct. It looks like I have the teams on the right side. Yeah, Phoenix is on red now. And yeah, so we're starting from here. Sorry about this, but as you can see, it looked like it was some sort of 5-man, and then Dobbs just started getting run down by a Tom Kench. But I'm Peace here, joining Genetics. How you doing?
We're good, man. We're good. Hey, look, we're a small org. This thing's happened.
Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and get this on the board. And Dobbs forced to flash already.
Yeah, really tough start to the lane.
Nico or Amumu. Okay, never mind. It showed someone didn't have items, but they do now. So I don't know what that was. Looking at items, runes. How you feeling?
I think everything makes sense. Silas deciding to opt into the Dorn Shield for the melee into range matchup. I don't know if that's normal or not, but definitely probably not super abnormal, right? Sure, we play safe. See the Nico utilizing Caitlyn auto attacks for that last hitting, which is a nice thing that Nico
Can do, yeah.
Take her ADC's auto attack, which makes the champ feel a lot better.
Absolutely.
Auto attacks are a little wonk.
Now, is after the first strike nerf, is it just fleet on Caitlyn over first strike?
I think it depends on what lane you're in. I think this game I would have went first strike because you're in like a heavy poke lane where you kind of want to really poke them down and go for the kills. But I think I've seen both. People
yeah, it looks like fleet is way more popular.
Yeah.
Like almost 2.5 times the games.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it is, right? But I still think
I love the first strike.
I still think she is one of the champions specifically that you can still absolutely utilize.
Yeah, the overall highest win rate build is the crit lethality build, where you go first strike first. Most common though is just a regular crit build where you go fleet footwork. Junglers both went top to bottom, so could have a little bit of a thing going in here. Now, I want to point out that Toxin is clearing how I have started to clear now. Notice how he's doing his buff last. Do you want those camps to respawn as quickly as possible because of the new XP? So I've been doing that. Like I still start a buff, but I go and take my buff last after like clearing the other 2 regular camps. Toxin though, missing the W, but still running out here. And I think Nation did that, my bad, not Toxin. Nation's clearing how I would clear. This is so tragic. One more Q. Oh, he misses, but it might be good that he did.
Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough start, Toxin opting to go straight to the scuttle. And while Viego, just more efficient on the clear, was able to finish his Grump and meet the Amumu while Scuttle was still very healthy.
Yeah, and that was Viego doing a full clear versus Amumu skipping. I don't know how that happens. Amumu should have a fast clear. Like
it had to be a mess up on, or maybe it was. Asian didn't get a leash either. He started top. So I honestly have no idea how that happens. Maybe because Amumu went all the way down through bot Tribush. Like after taking red, it was straight into bot Tribush. And
right, but
so
he's still Dobbs is dead.
Yeah, Dobbs is going to die. Actually, got a nice little heal there that almost allowed him to keep going. So.
The thing is Amumu skipped Krugs, so Krugs have not been killed yet and are still level 1 XP. That's what I don't understand. Like Amumu should clear as fast as Viego, and in my opinion, and Amumu, they are about to invade Toxin again here, and this is rough.
This is where it gets tough.
Oh,
Sox missed it.
Yeah, Sox just flashing to try to force something instead of like believing in his jungler. That happens to me all the time. No tilt or anything.
It's tough because those are 2 camps that are leveled up and the Krug's still not taken for Toxin. So he's coming back to a camp that he's gonna get, you know, not the bonus XP for because it hasn't leveled up yet.
Yeah, and ever since a couple patches ago where they made the jungle give even more XP, it's like been ever so crucial to like to just clear as much as you can. And this Nico might be in a spot that Nico doesn't want to be in. It's just gonna go in at level 6. And Toxic Thighs is gonna get out just barely. And Nation isn't level 6 though, so isn't gonna be able to get the ultimate onto there. Toxin coming in and try to save him. The Q will dissuade Viego from going any further, and Astral Fire getting out just barely. And Amumu is still not clearing these level 1 Krugs. Amumu's going to be so far behind. Amumu's going to be 2 levels behind.
Yeah, this is brutal. I mean, I really don't know at this point what the...
Well, oh, what a flash!
Yeah. May still die for it.
Oh, Dark's here to save him. Yeah.
Here. And this is tough, right? Because what does Toxin do? You can't stay and hit the Grug now, or the grub, because you don't really have
he can
support anymore.
He wants to.
Yeah,
but he's not allowed to be here. This is wild.
Yeah, that was very illegal.
He got Amumu ulted while he was level 4.
Yeah, Amumu Noir.
Now,
setting up a dive. I like this. This is a right call.
They just don't have the damage though.
Oh.
They're not able to pull it off. And just imagine if Ash would have turned 6 during that.
Yeah. You know,
there she is. Yeah, man.
Can't happen.
Okay.
Ooh, decides to shoot it anyways.
Yeah, I think it was a little early.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was a little early, but
maybe a little panicked, you know. And Grubs go over, and look where Nation is. Nation's in Amumu's blue buff. He's gonna get the blue side camps from Toxin again. I don't even think his camps, any of his camps, in fact, are level 3 yet. Oh, they could set up for a dot. Oh well, Indigo may have made a blue. Nope, has the flash.
He did. Now I will say, classic top laner getting in trouble when I could have invaded the rest of the Amumu camps. Not tilted or anything.
That is fair. That is fair.
Like like that would imagine if he would have gotten those 2 camps instead of just walking top and losing and like getting a flash off of a Tom Kench. Like Amumu's level 5, you'd be level 7 right now.
Amumu's giga behind.
But they are gonna get Ocean Drake. Like this is pretty big for them.
Yeah, absolutely. He's deciding to take a reset here instead of clearing his Krugs now. Now Krugs are no one's favorite camp, it looks like. Is to take the tempo reset once they go and try to play for the blue. I don't know. It looks like that's what they're gonna get. Yeah.
Now, what I'm curious to see though is if Nation's going to like walk into them while this is happening.
Oh,
if he would have so I didn't see on the minimap Nation ever use W for momentum. I don't know, maybe he did, but man, that's a mistake if he didn't. Oh, you don't get the shield?
Nope.
As Silas? What the heck?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Man, this Silas champ sucks.
Yeah, this guy. Who plays Silas? Oh, 700 gold lead now for Conduit. So, TD finding back ways into the game, especially for this Amumu. Right, Amumu could have been way worse off.
Yeah, they've let Amumu get back into this game with just small macro mistake.
I agree.
Like if this, now obviously we're not, but if this was like a pro match, and it started off the way it just did, like Amumu would still be level 5. he would have no camps. He'd be like sitting, waiting to just gank in bushes because he can't go anywhere. Leo forced the flash. And this is interesting to me because I don't know if you get this kill in time. Oh my gosh, it is insanely close. That's so that is the biggest travesty I've ever seen. They get the cleanse out immediately, insta cleanse. Got those hand genetics wishes he had.
I don't AA like this. Still walking forward. Just oh, it barely misses. They still have Milior.
Yeah. Yes, they do. They did use Milio heal during that, though.
Champ. That crazy champ.
My favorite supports in the game. I think my favorite support, though, forever and always will be Renata. I just think that champion is broken beyond all things that are broken.
Interesting you say that because she has the lowest pick rate.
Yeah, I mean, people just don't know how to play her. I mean,
out of every champion of the game.
Like, Rel used to have the lowest pick rate before her rework, and Ipsy still would carry every game with Rel. Like,
no. Who was that? Oh, Lanta.
Dude, Rel was literally not a champion, and Ipsy would still carry.
But new Rel pretty cool.
Yeah. But I give me a good Renata player. Oh my goodness.
Ugh. So seepy. Oh man. Okay, so almost 2k gold lead for Conduit. Next objective will be this Cloud Drake in 120.
Oh no.
Oh well. Zyra is dead. Zyra is not immune.
I was gonna say, unlike Gwen.
Zyra is dead. Yeah, that was tough. And Zyra will be back up for the dragon. Didn't use any cooldowns or anything.
The Amumu invade though.
Yeah, they're still looking at the Amumu. I don't know if he. Okay, that looked really funny.
HP.
Only because she was already at that HP, and it looked like Milio just chunked half HP. It was like, what the world?
Yeah, that was funny looking. Toxin says I'm gonna go gank top and just give the Drake.
Yeah. Indigo kind of, I don't want to say, you know,
really wants that ward.
Little too early. Little too early.
Not just one of the ward. Amumu wasn't even near. That was literally just a ward play.
Crazy ward play.
Because Amumu can't gank
again.
Oh no. Oh no.
She won't be up for dragon anymore.
Yeah. You know what?
No longer.
Haha, genetics was wrong.
Yeah, really unlucky. Oh.
Remember when this guy was a support?
Eat Affin? Yeah, really weird. Really late ult here by Dobbs. Almost flashes into the Amumu. Okay. Almost.
Yeah, that was. I mean, whatever. They killed the Dobbs.
They do kill Dobbs. And
Zyra would like a word with their jungler.
Is Eclipse still the item on Aatrox? I don't know.
If I remember correctly, they recently made some Aatrox changes that made both builds viable. But I'm pretty sure Bruiser is still the best. So he should go Sundered Sky next.
Okay. Alright. So we'll see. Dobbs is building towards.
But if he wants, like lethality is still popular. But either way, Eclipse is the only first item on Aatrox right now. for both builds.
Okay, got it. Sure.
Now this looks like a Doug Dimma dive at its finest.
I don't know if you can ever dive into Mumu Zyra. I feel like
well, Zyra's ult's down. Zyra's ult's down. They just got Zyra ult.
Okay.
And so because of that, you have Zyra ult, right? Like this is so scary to them that they got Nico's teleport out.
Yeah, that's the worst thing there. Getting that TP for free.
BP free.
Toxin also did grab the grubs on the top side. We missed that.
Yeah, it was the trade for Dragon. Toxin, right after, everything's all even schmeven on the OBJ category. Even though that gold lead's still 1.5.
Yeah, Imperial doing a much better job this game.
Hey, first tower.
Yeah, gonna get first tower. Toxin's gonna scare socks off of this mid-tier one. Keep it pretty healthy.
Tower that's like low. Edgy's side is their bot tower. Now, I was gonna say Nation's very close by, and this guy's just going in.
Yeah, Indigo, really not wanting to die. Oh, ooh.
I mean, Nation
CC.
Nation can go in on this. Caitlyn, go in on the Caitlyn. All right, you got the flash out of a Mumu. Man, that Caitlyn should never have been allowed to walk up to where she was. Nation does have a habit of playing with his food, so it is not too terribly shocking. Dark's in a tough spot with all that. Why did everyone just leave? Like, Conduit just
sure.
literally let them walk in like that.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, they're going back on it now.
Well, yeah, it's a 5v4.
Amelia got turbo chunked though.
It's still 5v4. Now they gotta be careful. But they do have Silas with a Mumu ult. Huge Silas and Mumu ult to turn the tides of the fight potentially. Yeah. Caitlyn is doing a ton of damage though. Soxathize just can't get any other damage off. And they still steal the objective.
Okay, well.
Conduit just kept walking their teammates away. Like, either take the fight or force the objective down, man.
Yeah, that was really interesting. They kind of let their front line get engaged on really hard, and the fight was really spread awkwardly. And this is IG's first gold lead of the game. A substantial gold lead, about 800 gold. Or, I'm sorry, 600 gold. So, table. The tides have turned.
The tables have turned.
Top tables.
Table turns have tabled. Speaking of turntables, I just spent $300 on Linkin Park finals today. Just what are those?
No, enjoy them.
Oh. Yeah, they Linkin Park gave early access to me for being part of LP Underground. They're re-releasing their first 3 records on higher quality, on like very high quality 180 milligram vinyl. So limited to 3,000 each.
Indigo taking a fight here.
Yeah.
On the dogs. This is a solo. Maybe it's not.
Hey, Zyra is dead. Zyra will not be up for the dragon.
How does this keep happening?
I don't think Indigo ever kills Dobbs if Dobbs is by his tower, but I think it's making it really hard.
Not easy to farm.
Wow.
That is true.
Soxathize got auto ulted for 75% of their HP.
Very lucky. Caitlyn, very cool.
ADCs, man. So OP.
So OP. It's a roller coaster. Playing this role is a real roller coaster.
ADCs and tanks, man.
Playing AD carry is a real roller coaster. That's what I'll say. One patch, they kill all of your champions. The next patch, they buff all of your champions and then the items at the same time.
You want to talk about a roller coaster? Trundle is D tier jungler right now.
I was watching something that said that his optimal build is building like AP with Collector and trying to pillar people.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's funny. Yeah, Chip must be
Trundle's
bad.
still really good top lane, but he's just like, I just hate that, like, because this jungler started getting played in the top lane, it's like, now my champion can't be played in the role I want to play it in.
Indigo getting engaged in here.
Oh.
4 people now on Domination. Domination will fall. That is all of the buttons of IG.
Yeah, that literally all 4 of ults used.
It's a kill though, and that's what's important. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Zyra's dead. Nation, I'm reporting Nate. Please report Nation for bullying. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Hey man. Oh, what the world is this? Okay. Alright. That's
I mean, to be fair,
greedy.
He could have executed Caitlyn if Amumu wasn't right there.
That is true. If Amumu back did finish, there was a good chance that Viego could have killed Caitlyn.
He's 6-1. He has the funny item.
He does have the funny item.
Man, Ribman has changed me as a person.
That's true.
I've become way cooler.
Yeah, you int way more of my games.
No, bro. What? You don't even play games with me anymore.
I know. I don't play games at all anymore. I'm no fun anymore. Yeah. That's what Redman's done to me.
We have a date after the stream.
That sounds good, man.
I'm gonna kill some skeletons. And by that I mean you're going to exclusively die to skeleton.
Probably. Oh, Dark and Darker, everyone. If you haven't played it on Steam, don't.
Oh, it's very
hard.
fun. Oh, it's super fun. It just has a little bit of a learning curve. But one of the best games to come out in the last couple of years.
I hate games.
No, you don't.
Okay, bone plating down.
Bone plating down, and it will be back up before he fights again.
Probably. I wonder how long bone plating cooldown is. I feel like it needs to be longer. Conduit has a 2K gold lead.
It's actually pretty long. It's not even halfway back up yet.
Oh, wow. This is your chance, Dobbs.
Yeah, minute cooldown. Oh, hell yeah. We're going in right when the jungler's here.
Nate said nope. Oh, it got stopped.
Stopped.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, she was a minion.
Oh, that was so sneaky.
Yeah.
I loved that. That was awesome. Uh-oh. He is dead. Oh.
Wait. The whole rest of the team's here.
The squad. We're squadding out here, gamers. Wow. Wait a minute.
What's happening? Oh, Zyra has to flash away.
Zyra's almost dead.
Nation's gonna ult to get to the other side of the fight, and it's going to work. The bowling ball's gonna hit. Toxin's gonna get in there. Looking for the big R is only gonna hit Milio. Milio's gonna pop the ult to try to heal everyone up, but it's not gonna be enough to save Dobbs. Dobbs will fall. That snare somehow wanted Weapons of Fates over on the Soxtithies, and they are trying to dive, but there's just not enough. It will just be the 1-for-nothing in the top side. But meanwhile, on the mid lane, we still have Domination trying to push.
Surely.
He ends up
Surely we're not defending this.
Why are we still here?
Oh no. Oh, that's a shotty. And it's the Caitlyn. Uh-oh. It felt like they were really strong. And IG's back in the lead.
Good feeling. Yeah. I got a feeling that Conduit wants to throw. That was a great fight by IG. That teleport.
Get in there.
That teleport as a minion was awesome.
And I always knew Azure was James Bond. I just wasn't positive until right now.
Yeah, always had a feeling, but now we know.
Always had a feeling, but now on this Nico pick in game 2, 3.5 years later, I know for sure. And TD has the inside route to this, and this is a really hard comp for Conduit to ever walk into. So I feel like you have to give it. Surely you don't try to fight it. Oh my Lanta! Oh no.
Wait.
Oh.
Socks to Thighs got it on the back with the huge Amumu ultimate. Emilio's the only one that died so far for Conduit. Ashes on the back. That's in 2 kills.
Here. Okay. I don't know. That
could be a Baron.
Yeah, IG ended up with the dragon, but I'm not sure how that fight went so south so quickly.
It was the blast cone. It was the blast cone. Socks to Thighs and Asian got right in on the back line and had an Amumu ult on 3 of them.
Oh man. Oh man. This game is so back and forth. I love it.
Yo, you need to. Yeah, okay.
What?
We'll just either everyone commit to kill the Scuttle Crab really quick, or just don't kill the Scuttle Crab.
Yeah, but it sucks if I can kill the Scuttle Crab, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but like, oh my goodness.
Oh, and that's why he didn't commit to killing the bear, because he would have died. He would have been on it the whole time like that.
Brother, he went into the back and tanked. I don't know.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, if the bear didn't die right then, he took another hit, he's dead.
Need more alcohol.
Kind of like, but I don't know. Alcohol. I don't know what that is. You should.
It's blame on the owl dash alcohol. Weird owl. Oh!
Hey, Bill.
That minion was a Nico. And Zyra's dead. Man. Zyra's dead is very, very often thing that we say. All right, yeah. So Bird, if you don't like the Eclipse build, what do you recommend? Because I don't see any other build, even like with more than 1,000 games, with more than even 400 games.
I like the Death Cap Rush.
The Death Cap Aatrox Rush?
Yep, the Death Cap Aatrox Rush, baby. You think he heals now? Wait till you see.
I mean, I'm just honestly curious because like,
I have no idea.
Like I'm looking on League of Graphs, the starting build, literally all 10 of them except for one, which has Sundered Sky first, is Eclipse.
To be honest, I don't even know if Baird's played since Goredraker wasn't in the game, so I don't think I've seen Baird on, but maybe I'm crazy in saying that. Unless Baird took me off his friends list, which is possible. I'm not that cool anymore.
True.
You know what? It turns out Azure was not James Bond. I just learned that.
Right. Oh, new username. That's why you haven't seen them on, because they don't go by that anymore.
Well. Oh, good pick.
Hey, looks like Azure Fire is indeed James Bond.
Yeah. Hey man, good stuff. That was a good pick by Azure. You got to count the minions. One, you know what I'm saying? And Dark flashed away from the club.
I have to time someone out in chat for that.
Who wants it? One of y'all get it.
I'm timing Asian out.
Okay. Dobbs is here. He's feeling it. Strikes 59 seconds. If this guy kills this Zyra again, man, I'm gonna have a real problem with it.
Timed out, Asian.
That's disrespectful. Yeah. Look at Asian. He's being a sneaky snake. Oh man.
Yo,
They're just
shout out to JJH hashtag Bush. Aww.
This bush bathing stuff just doesn't work like it did before. All these vision cones and shit. These vision plants are lame, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, by the way. I just didn't know because I don't play top lane. And when I look at the fact that like 98% of games played on all servers start Eclipse, I just don't know what else to do. I would just go Blade of the Ruin King, you know? OP item.
OP item. Me personally, I'm first item. What's it called?
Wait, Zyra's alive for the dragon for once.
No way. Oh, well, dragon's dead. If Zyra's alive, that means dragon's gotta be dead. That's just the way it works. That's interesting that they decided to give that. They had a lot of like positive momentum. I thought, but they just weren't there in time.
Sorry, I just don't lane. How about that?
I think you're getting a lot of work done on this tier 2 tower.
Oh, I was missing everything. But I don't think Indigo gets out.
He does.
Where?
Well, not there.
I mean, the whole team was below him. He had nowhere to go.
He flashed into the wall, though.
Yeah, it happens.
Uh-oh. Oh, Mage's killing Zyra. Oh, goes big. Oh, so big.
It's not even enough to take them down because Milio's campfire is just too goddamn cozy.
Oh.
The cleanse.
Oh, no. That's such a bad tempo death. They lose every one right after the TK gets picked. Toxin's alone. They're just trying to dive. Toxin goes back in. Will dodge it. Oh, yeah. Toxin's dead. We're going to have some really staggered deaths here for the side of IG. That may actually just be the game here at 33 minutes in.
Conduit's too afraid. They're going to fall back to Baron. I'm calling it now.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dang it. When you're right, you're right. Yeah, they will get a free Baron, and Sox should be able to get it as well. So that is a positive for sure.
Asian smited the blue buff.
Well,
oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, it's
holy
Nico.
Shit!
Yeah.
No, I knew it was Nico. I knew it was Nico, but like.
Yeah. Oh. Well, it was cool. It was cool while it lasted.
Wait, Dark's dead. Domination! I didn't realize Dark died already.
Oh no. And now they play for End?
You would like to think that.
No, red buff. Why End when you can get red buff?
How do you... they have minions in the base.
Yeah, well, why End when you can get red buff?
Oh, that's wild. Maybe they wouldn't have made there in time, but like, damn, dude.
Oh, they would. They would have 100p.
Now, if they lose this game, I'm not casting the third game because they should have won.
No, of course we're gonna follow through. We always follow through. Lord knows that we've been in enough best of threes recently. I'm surprised the FF win we got wasn't a 2-1. Oh man. Funny. What is up next? Dragon 130, they're gonna play, or 110. They're gonna play for Soul.
They're halfway through this Baron and they haven't done anything with it.
done anything. I think they got top tier 2, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. But outside of that, nothing too meaningful.
Well, they just back. But sure. This isn't the one you want to engage on.
No. No, that's not the target.
Seen when people engage on my tank before. You might kill him, but everyone else dies too. And by everyone else, I mean your team. It is a bit of a slowdown period here, and maybe you engage on this guy now.
Oh, Frog is in the wrong neighborhood. This is not your jungle, Frog. And
yeah.
Wait, why? How was that happening? Why were we pathed like that? With everyone. Oh no, Zyra's.
And Zyra will not be up for the dragon.
Zyra is indeed dead. And Dobbs ulted?
They thought it was the fight.
Oh, it was the fight. No fights. And we're hitting Nexus turrets. It doesn't look like IG is down for the world here.
Dude.
Shift Bay,
Drake.
Oxen sure left. Yeah, we gotta go finish. We gotta go finish the dragon, so we can then run to end the game faster. Oh wait, it's not Cloud. We can heal more.
Take less damage, and deal some more damage.
Well, 37 minutes in, and this is when it gets dangerous. This is the time frames where really any team can win. Yeah, Conduit has a 10k gold lead, but we have seen crazier things with this much time on the clock. If you die and your wave's not in the right spot, the game could just end on a dime. So we'll see. Conduit can finally go for that close. Surely they don't play for a third Baron.
But 90 seconds, man.
Man. Oh, man. 90 seconds? Okay.
Oh.
We're taking a wolf camp. Alright. And looks like we're all going to now finally...
Yeah, I just push bot. Hashtag win game.
Yeah, push bot win game. I mean, I don't think you have a 4-1 going on with Asian shoving in mid wave.
And you got supers in the top wave, so this is probably the correct play.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I'd question is why Asian is pushing in the mid wave and not having anyone else do it. They just said, "I was gonna tank this. Let's just get the turret down. It's low enough." Mid inhib falls, bot inhib falls. We are 25 seconds away from Baron, but that top Nexus turret is low already from the amount of minion pressure so far, but Conduit going to make the safest play possible, and...
Oh, wait.
Oh, he missed. Sox missed there. It's a rare miss for Sox.
Oxidized does have flash. Could go for the flash ER.
Yeah.
Sorry, the E flash ER. Hey, no Baron. We're just gonna end.
Yeah, they're pressuring for the end here. Just being very, very safe.
Here comes super minions. Here comes super. Oh.
There's no way they throw up, and they're now they're going to go to Baron, which again doesn't make a whole lot of sense why we shoved so hard just to then do it. Maybe they want to try to steal.
Oh
It
yeah,
looks like
getting
that's
that
what they
scuttle
may be
crab.
going for. No, I'm not gonna be able to steal. It dies too fast. So that's gonna be Baron, and they haven't taken care of the wave.
Oh,
So no. And that's the game. What a weird way to end. What a weird,
place to be.
yeah. What a weird decision to make on the side of Azure and Chef J there. Very interesting. And
Dobbs
now
just flashing on top of Azure
yeah,
Fire.
I'm wondering the same thing how Dobbs ended up where he is now. But it doesn't matter because he's an Aatrox late game and he just kind of drain tank. Minions dragging through, 4 dead for IG, make it 5-ish? Yep,
That'll be the
5, and that's the game. Conduit Phoenix taking another series 2-0, making them a perfect 8-0 on the Divinity season.
Yeah, is that the end of the main season, or is there more?
No, there's definitely more. I believe there's 10 teams in Divinity, so they are halfway through, a little under halfway through. Week 5 next week.
I hope Twitch is showing the correct thing right now. We're looking at
it is indeed showing you the damage.
And Aatrox, giga damn.
Yeah, shockingly enough, it didn't feel like it. I think a lot of it comes down to just being able to beat up on that TK and vice versa. But top laners ended up doing the most damage in the game because they were able to beat up on each other so long.
Yeah. 0-11 Zyra out damaging Toxin though is a little weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Toxin built full tank, so
yeah, it's a Zyra.
That's why they didn't win some of those fights, man.
It's too much tank, not enough damage. You do have a Tom Kench. You probably could have went a
you should have went Leandry's first. Leandry's first.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're learning.
At least that's just my opinion. But yeah, so yeah, Conduit Phoenix 2-0. Shout out. Huge, etc.
Last plug of the night. Remember, if you have your Twitch Prime, drop your Twitch Prime. Don't leave us hanging. We're gonna be back. We got LXC starting back up. There's gonna be a lot more cast. I'll be here a lot more. If you got a Twitch Prime, drop your Twitch Primes. You know, don't give it to Bezos. That's all I'm asking. You don't gotta give it to me. Just don't give it to Bezos.
Yeah, and thank you again. I've been Black Eyed Peas, joined here by Genetics. Hope you all have a great night.
Bye, everybody.